Hey, if cruel, thank you for coming by. Hi to you. Joining me on today's Monday stream. Let's talk about today's stream. Today's stream is going to be a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Oh, I'm so excited to get right to it. Followed by, I decided today, for various reasons related to kind of being kind of lazy, it'll be a more Christmas music rehearsals since it's not December yet, so I still have a couple days to rehearse before technically I have to do the real Christmas music streams. And after the last three ones, I think I'm improving, but I think I have a couple more before I could say I could like do this. But that's fine because December 25th is still 3 weeks, still 4 weeks away. But we will have a Christmas music stream. Hey there, how you doing, Mistress with the impeccably the goddess, frankly, Mistress Mord. Hey, and hey, focus, please. It won't. It doesn't listen to me. Eventually, it'll kind of figure things out. Hello. Since you're here, we're gonna fly a new plane, and we're gonna fly in a daytime version of Cape Town. Because the reason why you said, well, you've already flown Christmas. Yeah, it's gonna be Christmas music, but that's after Flight Simulator. So Flight Simulator, since you're here, we're gonna fly a little bit around Cape Town, and the reason why the international airport specifically, and the reason why is because I'll be caroling right here on stream on Christmas probably. The reason why is because is when I bought the Grand Supreme update to Microsoft Flight Simulator that came with the 10 airplanes. It also came with the 10 updated airport models, and one of them is Cape Town, and I haven't tried it since then. I haven't been back to the Cape Town International Airport, and I know you've been there. We'll actually have a person who's been many times to the airport, and they can tell us. First of all, we saw the model last time; it was okay. It looked like an airport, and you could kind of tell where the buildings were and all the things were. But this is specifically, a Cape Town airport. So we are going to fly now. It's dark. Obviously, it's pitch dark there. It's in the middle of the night there. That's fine. But we're going to change the day it'll be a day flight for us. But we're actually going to take off from the Cape Town airport. So it's in the middle of the night there, as you can see. Oh, by the way, we're going to set this as bar chart. We'll come back to this. We can change the flight conditions anytime when we're actually in the game. We can change the time and date. Last time we played this incredible with this flying boat, we did two things last time. I wanted to do a quick recap of yesterday's stream before we get into today's stream. I should change to this here. Sorry, flying boat here. It's called a Laticure. It's from the 20s. So we're playing around. We did two things. One is I got this new helicopter, and I was playing with a helicopter for the first time, and it has 99 liveries. In other words, where this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has 99 different colors, including the American flag. So we flew I was like, well, shit, we got to fly a American flag helicopter. And after a lot of cursing, I was able to get it started up and actually flew it around, although I did crash it in a very bad way. We all died in the helicopter. And I realized the reason is because my controller mapping, I don't have the forward and backwards trim available on this keypad, and I need to figure out how to magically get the helicopter trim, at least for the forward and backward direction, You can wear your bikini anytime you want. I mean, it's a flying boat. Well, you know me. If it were up to me, you'd only that's all you'd wear at all times. You know what I'm saying? But it's thank goodness it's not up to me. So we flew this flying boat yesterday. That was the second thing after we crashed the helicopter. And this, I was like kind of freaking out about how cool it is because it has these doors that flap open and this really well modeled interior and 6 engines that you can stop and start. And I was like kind of freaking out. These are like Black Friday impulse buys for $10. And you get all these different colors. So, and I'm like, wow. So I'm like more excited about Microsoft Flight Simulator than I've ever been about anything in my freaking life. And I've been doing it for like 2 years every day. So I'm trying to trim down some of the planes that I played a lot and don't want to play again from this list by uninstalling them. That's what I was doing this morning for a while, and I still haven't done that. But I want to keep all the hundreds of planes in that I do think I could potentially want to fly on stream. But some of these ones are a little more boring than others, or less applicable, or just variations. But the point is, we still have several planes that I have not got into before, and not even looked at. But we have done quite a few of them. We've done the new longitude. Well, I'm not saying this one bikini. I'm just saying you could have as many. You could have like 150 bikinis. You got 365 bikinis, let's say, one for every day of the year. Imagine. That's that's my idea of perfect heaven, frankly, right there. So I mean, I know there's an initial investment expense, but then you can just kind of recycle every year, right? You can like put the date on. Maybe like you could have like 50. Still, I mean, if you have enough, then it's never. And you do have quite a few. You have more than 20. This Mitsubishi's Heavy Industries MU2 I have my eye on because I have not been in it, and it looks like a really interesting plane to fly. So we're going to take that baby off, and we have a choice of executive black or executive white. I think executive black is pretty much the only way to go. And we're going to take off from this plane from the Cape Town airport, and once we get there, we're going to change it to the middle of the day. Yeah, you need both of those. You need a microphone and a headset. They're kind of basic items that somebody like you. I mean, I don't. I got a million microphones. Okay, gate medium, right? That's ramp J. We're at a gate, but it should be a small gate. Okay, hopefully this will work. I got my controller on. Well, that's an interesting thing to say, and I appreciate your. We appreciate your input. I've probably lost account of how many bikinis I've purchased for other people, and mainly for Mord, but not just for Mord. I think I've purchased at least 6 for Meg, and I've probably done about 20 for Bella. By the way, just to kind of spread. So I've purchased more bikinis than in the last couple of years than I would have imagined ever doing. And it's like a perfectly normal thing for me to go online on Amazon and like pick out a bikini. You go, yeah, that one's probably gonna look good. Send it out there, ship it. And I have none for myself. I keep none. I keep 0 for myself. All right. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna change the time. Notice it says 11:13 p.m. That is the actual time, I believe. That's the local time, lower left corner there. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go up to here. Weather, technically, is what they call it. And we're going to switch it to the daytime. The reason why is that because the nighttime flights are just not that interesting. But afternoon flights, when you get some shadows, like around 4:30, that's a great time because it really makes you can see things and it really makes the thing stand out. And remember, we're specifically trying to check out this new airport model. So what we're going to have a look around. First of all, this is a badass plane. All right, number one. And the thing is, I may have to shut my mic off because there's people with air, those air blowers, leaf blowers every Tuesday. Well, it's Monday, so it may not be today. Yeah, no, I have the regular man bathing suits, which I use those. I use those in Vegas. That's fine for me. It's not a man with a bikini. It's a man who owns a really cool plane like that, frankly. And there's my co-pilot in there. You can see her. She's hot. Can't see her from inside. Let's take a look at the cockpit because this is, I've never seen it before. This is a Japanese design plane. Interesting that the propellers are at that particular level. Okay. Rudder trim, gear ratio. I've never seen that on a plane before. Start, fuel, and rich. Unfeathered. Oh god, this is all completely... Yeah, this is all kind of new to me. I mean, let's try studying the new. I bet it's not that different in practice, but a lot of the labeling of these things is different. And it's because it's a Japanese design. Let's turn that off. Landing gear. Okay, that I recognize. Okay, fuel quantity. I bet this is... Okay. Let's turn the generators on. Inverter's got to be on. Fuel valve got to be on. Wing tank, tip tank selector switch. Oh, that's confidence. All right, let's leave those off. Is this like a master? Battery master? No. Here's the battery. On. Oh, it's a key. That's also kind of different than other planes. And it's got a little like place where you put your phone there, but that's actually active. Okay, these are just electrical circuit breaker panels, and that's a warning panel. Let's see, what is this thing here? Parking brake on, that's what we like. Landing gear is down. Pitch trim, right way to throttle. And then this is, we're gonna have to deal with this shit at some point. Meanwhile, it does have a Garmin. Let's, which is nice for, I can't get that from there. Get this. Those Garmins are booted. And we can turn on our transponder altitude. Okay, so what else we got? Autopilot. Okay, what's this? Autopilot heading mode. Localized capture mode. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't want a real plane. There's so much maintenance. It's like, you know, they're like girlfriends. It's not worth it. Autopilot turd selection. This is cool because this autopilot is really not like the typical Western, and I mean by Western I mean this is a Japanese plane. It looks like I could probably figure it out, but oof. I like that the difference is good. Okay, doesn't have magnetos. Okay, oh yeah, what's up here? Anti-ice. Okay, good. Those are just heaters basically. Windshield anti-ice. So these are like heater things. You don't do this. Okay. And this settings here, classic cockpit, yes, no. That means it takes out the Garmins. And it has a cargo and passenger variants. Okay. And then you can use it to have a map, but we kind of have that on the Garmin anyway. So, let's see what else we got here. Yeah. I think, what's on this right panel here? Any switches we can play with? I don't think so. Air conditioning, yeah, those are environmental. What are this? What's this? This thing's the flaps. Test light. All right, put these on ground. Engine 1. Unfeather left-hand engine. And this should be in crank. And engage starter 1. I think you do it in that order. No. Yeah. We probably missed a step or two there. We might try the was this not high enough? This has to be in start. Oh, it was. Okay. Now we have, that was good. I guessed right the first time, bottom to top. Because we have a left end starting up. Let me get my, hold on. Sorry about that. That was loud. All right. We got to have two engines running. So we're going to do the same thing. Gear ratio in ground mode. Enrich your fuel for starting. Unfeather the propellers. And switch this to crank. And engage starter engine 2. Oh, and make sure that, right, that they're both in the starter area, right? Yeah, and it automatically went to run. There it goes. It's starting up. It's a turboprop, so they started kind of slow. Nice. I like starting the planes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and you know, it's based on a real thing. So when it comes to speed, okay, this switch went to run. The engine is run. This went to safe. We're gonna have to put that, and these went back to normal. Now we're gonna have to, these unfeathers, we can't really go anywhere with these on, but we're gonna wait a second. Okay, so we're gonna bring the throttles down. Bring the throttles down. Bring the propellers down, I believe, back down to, let's try them down around here, around 90%. These might be kind of hot. Okay, good. We are making a lot of progress on a brand new plane that has a very different kind of configuration. Again, up there is basically just your icing and lighting systems. We might want some of these lights on. Pilot instrument lights, instrument lights, sure. Co-pilot instrument lights. What about, oh yeah, like landing lights? Yeah, we don't need, but we do need our outside lights, beacon lights, and I think there's just, that's not a non-functional. We do want those lights. So these are they're the flash, that flashing light there. Oh yeah. Turn on the lights. All right, the radio working. Cape Town ground. We're gonna take off and check out the airport. Hey Science, how you doing? You know, just straight out because we're going to kind of circle around the airport and check it out.
X-ray with Oscar request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
I've been here all the time. If you told me where your house is, I could smash into it, but you know, I don't think it's a great idea. A couple of reasons. All right, acknowledge that. Now, are we going to be able to get away? Actually, we might need a pushback. I think we'll be okay. Whoops. Okay, yeah. As I was saying, it tends to want to barely have the engines going, and it really wants to go. At least I can steer it, and it moves. In not all cases, you can see the wheel steer down there. For some reason, I've been hitting this bug where it won't move. Or it moves, but it won't steer. I'm just talking about the plane. I mean, the basic controls. And I'm like, well, there's not much you can do. But this is an executive plane. I don't know if it has a view of the cargo area, but maybe we'll check and see if we can find it. Yeah, whatever. We're not holding for nothing. We get these spurious messages. So we're going to take off and fly over the airport a bit. It's a new model.
Roger, Kinch, November, train 9er, tree X-ray.
How far away is this? It's a mile away. Wants us to cross over the runway and then go back across the direction we came. That's fine. There's no planes landing or taking off. It's clear both sides. I bet this plane has good performance. I can kind of tell from the way it's designed. And a lot of functional stuff there. But I was concerned about starting the plane. Oh yeah, we got to turn unfeather this thing off right here. Otherwise we can't really feather across. Okay, feathering is the angle. This is the propeller angle here, which we should have a little lower. I don't know. It started off at 67%, and I think that's all it is. Where is it heading us off to? If there's a quicker way to get where we're going. Okay, we'll just taxi out there. It's a big airport. Yeah, you can drive through ground objects. You can hit the ground, And you can hit a mountain, you can hit a cliff, and you can hit trees. But moving objects like planes and people and cars, buses, they have like all sorts of refueling trucks. You can run into those. Yeah, you can't hit a building, you can't hit trees, and you can't. In other words, you can't hit something that's stationary in the world. In other words, like this, that would be a problem hitting that right there, hitting the fence. You know what I mean? Hitting any of these buildings, they're stationary. But if it moves, it's not a problem. So, there's no such thing as a mid-air collision either. You can try all you want, because it does have a multiplayer version where people could share the same world. I think we're getting close. No, we still have a long way to go. It's a very circuitous path to the end of this runway here. But it's an opportunity to admire this amazing plane in action that I've never had before. I got it on a Black Friday sale for $10, and it comes in a executive version. It's not jet, turbojet version, turboprop, and a cargo version. I don't know if it'll let you go into the back and open the doors. Okay, I'm gonna make a right turn here. Kind of cut it a little bit, so we don't have to worry about turning over. We're almost at the end of the runway. And we can say, hey, let's take off. And then we'll take a look at the airport, which is the point. It's the third biggest airport in Africa, by the way. If I remember correctly. One of the newer ones. And it's considered the pride of Cape Town by the mayor of Cape Town. Something like that. There we go. All right, now we're going to stop. We're going to set flaps to 1/3. That's down there. Okay. We're going to put our parking brake on. We're going to tell the tower that we're ready to go and let us get the hell out of here.
Cape Town Tower, Kent, November, tree 9 or tree X-ray.
Which way is the airport? We'll find the airport.
Departure, straight out departure.
And then we'll fly around the beach or something. Okay. Can we align our altimeter? 2997. Yeah, it should be here. 2997. So yeah, that's the correct altitude for the weather for today.
Clear for takeoff, runway 19er, Kent, November,
Always
tree
want to
9
do
or
that.
tree
We are
X-ray.
pretty good. Okay, parking brake off. Give us a nice runway line up here. Runway 19. So it's a big 19 on the bottom, so we're on the right one. All right, let's take this off for now so we can see full screen. All right, so now we're going to smoothly move the power thrusters. Hello, there we go. Throttles to takeoff position. Firewall, say. That's what they look like, kind of going down. That's what it looks like from there. Takeoff, this speed is going to be about. Why is it not increasing past this? I think I have something that is set on the engine. Maybe these have to be full. That makes some sense. Yeah. Those do have to be full. But you've got to get to speed. All right. So now I found out something, which is, yeah, you do need to set the propeller to 100% for takeoff. That's only less than that for cruise. But it comes right off the runway once you do that. All right. Gear up and flap to 0. Okay, here comes the gear. Gotta watch the gear. All right. Takes a while to get the gear up. Then we're flyable. We got a good speed going. It's a fast plane. So that's looking back at where we just took off from. And this whole model here is what I paid for as part of the premium deluxe package. And by model, I mean specifically this building here.
Cape Town Tower, Kent, November, tree 9 or tree X-ray frequency change.
This building here. So that's, I guess, what it actually looks like. It was a little more primitive, I think. There's like parking in front there. It's the main terminal building, and all the outbuildings, like there. There's some warehouse buildings. We'll come around to the front again. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, it seems like a nice handling plane. We're gonna check it. We'll check it. We're gonna see if we can figure out how this autopilot works. Yeah, I know. It's a loud plane probably in real life too. Well, I know you do get planes flying right over though. Because I hear them. But I assume it's when they take off to the north, and we took off to the south. But, okay, come down, kind of a low speed pass here. We're going to put our flaps down. We're going to fly in low over the airport. Check it out. Just to check out the model here. I mean, it doesn't look that different, but you can kind of tell it's got lights, kind of interior lighting and glass surfaces that the other model didn't have. You can see at night it would like probably be really nicely lit up. That's the main terminal building. And then there's that secondary terminal building over there. And there's the tower. Right there. Right there. Or one, that's actually the radar tower. The control tower is somewhere else, I think. Alright. Flaps up. So we don't crash. I do like this plane. Alright, we're going to head north. Well, actually, let's head west to the beach. That's one last pass over the airport. They say I'm paying for this. So that's where you kind of loop in there, and they have the parking on one side. And we'll get a good look at what Table Mountain looks like in downtown as usual. Those people haven't seen it before. All right. Let's see, what do we got? We got good speed, but it still wants to go down, so I'm going to trim it a bit. There we go. Flaps are up. Trim it a bit. Give us some trim. There we go. Now we got some trim. I want to trim it so that it will maintain a vertical speed. So I can reduce that a little bit. The engine down. There we go. All right, 4% is too much. Let's try 3%. So then this is the kind of the outskirts of the industrial area, and you can see it's really the bay. You'll see in a second. There's a real downtown there. Yeah, it's good for any angle, but it's best from the other angle. We should have a good angle once we kind of get out across the water. We'll go across the water, and then we'll come back in. And then we'll probably just land at the Easterplat Air Base there. It's got a nice long runway. This is what it looks like from here. Pretty, actually. The sunset. You get that great different sound effect and the turbo and the turboprop engines. How are they running, by the way? This should have been in altitude mode. It doesn't matter, transponder, but come on. I do want to kind of see if I can figure out how the autopilot works, but let's just do a little sightseeing for now. So, when you get out of the water, you'll really see here, right? As soon as you get this far out, you can see how Table Mountain, why Table Mountain is called Table Mountain. It's such an unusual flat top. And it basically is the backdrop for all of the downtown part of Cape Town. It's actually because of the sun, we're not going to see it until we kind of make a turn here. Which I could adjust. I could make it morning. But I like this time of day for flying. So it's a world famous port city. And as you can see from this angle, yeah, it's a striking feature. It must have been almost mystical to people who saw it before there was much people, you know, before there was a city here. downtown Cape Town, really. It's nice. And then there's like these fancy suburbs up here where rich people live. We're not going to smash it into the actual mountain. We'll get pretty close. And there's this thing, a restaurant or something at the tippy top. Right there. And we're not even pushing the engines. There's plenty of gusto with this plane. It's not underpowered, that's for sure. Let's see what we got. We have plenty of fuel. We'll try the autopilot next time. I want to land. I do want to come up. You know, as I say, I can never finish without actually landing. So that's like kind of the top. That's what it looks like from the top, which shows kind of the crescent shape that you don't really see from the sides or from the distance. It has the illusion of being completely flat, but it's not really. All right, so we're gonna lose a lot of energy because we're pretty high up, and we're gonna land at Easter Platte. We're going to fly over it first. Let's see, how is the runway oriented? Yeah, it's basically north-south. So we'll fly out to the water and we'll come back. Alright, I think this plane should land just like any plane in that I don't really know what the flight envelope is. It seems a little heavy. But flaps to full, you know, doesn't have speed brakes. We are landing with a pretty heavy load of fuel, so that makes it a little tricky. Alright, flaps to 1/3. Landing speed should be right around 110 knots. Flaps to 2/3. Reduce throttle further while losing altitude. Losing altitude. Gear starts coming down because I just requested gear down. I like how it kind of torques out like that. Torques out. Okay, we're gonna make a turn. Bring our throttle up again. Avoid slowing down too quickly. We're turning for the airport, which is there. So try not to gain any altitude though. Okay, so vertical speed 0. Put a sharper turn. Put a rudder there. Coming right. Perfect. Hold it. Perfect. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but that was a perfect turn. Lines right up on the runway. Flaps to full. But going a little fast. This plane does not handle like other planes. If they all have a little handle, this one is definitely vertically squirrely compared to other planes this size, and I like it. All these planes are challenges the first time you fly them, just to do the basics. I mean, starting the engine's a challenge, getting a lineup is a challenge, and figuring out how to get it slow enough, but not too slow. See there? It's too slow. Okay, oh yeah, we're gonna stay in the green there. Now that four lights there indicate a good glide, a good slope. But I'm concerned that, okay, now we're too fast. Throttle's down to 0. You know, I think we can probably land this thing. $70 knots. Perfect. Perfect landing at 70 knots. Give us a little gas so we can get out of here. That was a very soft landing. It's good because, as I say, this plane handles real differently than other planes. And part of it is how the engines respond to the throttle. Because they're turboprops. And there's pistons and there's jets. And they all do real differently. But partly it's just it's modeling the weight of the plane and the drag. And how the wing responds, how much lift the wing is putting, and things like the fact that it's real heavy because of the fuel load is at 40%. Normally you would not try to land with this much fuel, but we are alive. We made it. We landed. There's table mount in the distance as we. So things that could potentially move, you know, I can't run into those things on the right, but this thing I can smash right into. No fireball, you know, because it can move. So things that can move, it's not a problem. But you can run into buildings. We did make it. It's a lovely evening, and we're going to try to see what we can do if we can cool down this plane here. Oh, most important question I did not previously determine, which is, can you open the doors? I don't think you can. Turn this thing off here. Sometimes it's in a control thing. I did not see any kind of door panel pulls and controls here. There's an ashtray. That's interesting. Right radio stack switch. Boy, there's some terminology I've never seen on any other planes. That's the really, and that's cool. Okay, these are fires. Those are actually for fires. Left-handed fire. Standby. Parking brake. I think that's a navigational. That's part of the radio. All right. Well, to turn the engines off. Wonder if the throttles have. Oh, it does. Oh, and also one thing I did notice is it had thrust reversers, which we didn't use. Meaning you can go to negative, effectively to negative thrust, by changing the pitch. Can you change them to stop from that position? No. Like runner crank. Okay, propeller 0. Generators off. Inverters off. And turn off the fuel valves. And that should slowly see the engines. Yeah, they're not too slowly. Cease their spinning. But again, I don't think we have a way of opening the doors or exploring the passenger area back there. You can see it, though. I mean, you can kind of see. This is... Oh, no, this is the cargo. I think that's the cargo version. But you can see what it would look like back there. And there are doors back there, but I don't think it lets us... Oh, it does let us open the cabin doors. Ooh. Yes, please. Yes, please. Look at that. There you go. If it lets you, you know. Yes, this is a Mitsubishi airplane. This is a Mitsubishi. This is a two-engine. What is it again? Shoot, I forgot. Well, we're almost done with the segment anyway. I'm going to bring my keyboard in. We're going to play some Christmas music because we can't go forever. But I really always enjoy playing this flight simulator segment so much. Hold on a second. The plane is, for those who wanted to know exactly, because I forgot already exactly what it was. I'll tell you in a second. We flew the Cape Town airport, which looked good, but I mean, it's just an airport model. You know, it's not as exciting to me as an actual plane where you can kind of explore it. That's the first time I was in this particular plane. So first, I had to figure out where the controls were, and they're quite different, and not all of them. If we go back here, I'll show you the plane. It's at Mississippi She's Heavy Industry MU2. So we had it. It comes in these different paint jobs, and then you can control the how much fuel you put in before flight. By default, it does it at 50%. Enable failure. I never really looked at some of this stuff. Oil system. You can force parts of the plane to fail so that you can deal with emergencies, right? I believe. But I've never tried some of this stuff, like complete failure, with the idea being that in many places you can coast to a landing if you know what you're doing, or you might be able to limp to an airport or something like that, and that's. But I don't. It says, and there's also multiple entries. Like this one says fire, and this one says fire. I don't know what the difference. Customization. Let's click there. Right, I've already done that. Flight emulator. So tail number, Kench. Let's reset it. Kench there. What's wear and tear? Parasite drag. It means parasitic drag, but okay, fine. All right. Well, that was anyway. No, yeah, it was that Mitsubishi Endurance MU2. So, in the store page. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, actually, I can go give you a lot more information because we have the no, that's not it. The content manager. So, MU2. Okay, that's just the simulator. Oh, I want to go to the store page. Right? Does it let you do this? No. Okay, hold on a second. Gotta go to the store page. Here, this is what I was looking for. MU-2 installed. This is what I want to see. So, 200, first flight November 1963. 704 airframes were manufactured. And yeah, this shows some of the different configurations. Yep, that's the plane we were in. Except this one had the passenger one. We were in the cargo one. Okay. Yeah. Right, so it gives you some history of the MU2. It's proven itself as a business and VIP aircraft, air ambulance, search and rescue platform, general cargo carrier, military roles. All right. Slow takeoff and landing speeds and high cruise speeds. The unique wing design. Interesting, because I could tell all that stuff. Yeah, it wanted to land kind of slow. Hold on one second. Who would be calling me? Who would dare call me? Hold on one second, please. I'm sure it's junk. Bam. So I already have that. But here is the cool thing I just noticed is that they sell a livery pack for this specific plane for $5. Because it comes with 5, but none of them are that great. How many does this come with? Just the extra three for $5? Nah. I can handle the black. That black one is cool looking. All right. So that's it for Flight Simulator. Hold on one second. We are going to it could be a spy plane. We're gonna play some Christmas music. Give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna bring my keyboard in. It's a rehearsal because I suck at it, but we're gonna do more Christmas here. I want to get better. All right, that's the only way I'll do it. So give me a couple minutes. Cameras. Oh, yeah. All right, can you see that? I think you can. We're back for music. How come it says Microsoft Flight Simulator? I change it to music. Yeah, because it does that every time. So just about. Let's see if it sticks this time. I'm trying to get this thing to be a good distance from me, kind of pointing at me there. All right, okay. Welcome to Ken's Lounge for another Monday stream. Yeah, at least I can see my audio mixer from OBS. I know what's going out, but I'm monitoring what's going in, you know what I mean? So that I can play and sing in a synchronized manager. So I'm monitoring right from my mixer. Over 270 songs. But today I gotta practice these songs because a lot of them I like. Most of them, I mean, the ones I play I like, at the least. And some of them are actually quite challenging. And they, it's this time of year. Old Welsh song. You know that one? I don't think so. But that's the kind of ones I like. Such a pretty tune. Have a great sleep, more. And thank you for coming by. Aaron whoever sticks by. Just gonna play some mellow Christmas music. Long, for probably about another 30 minutes or so. We didn't do this one last time. Not a Christmas song. Just a nice little riff, really. Nobody knows that song. This song. I really don't know that song very well. That's just a million. We'll keep going for a while. Quite a while. We're just starting. I don't know that many. That's for sure. But I know a bunch. This book is new, so it's kind of hard to change the song, the pages. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, here's a couple we do know. I'm getting that one down. All right, that's 1.5 times for that Christmas song by Mel Torme. And then this song. always do this one for some reason. Well, you got to sing that song. No, we're not gonna do that one. Another one of the pretty traditional carols here. Oh, let's try that again. Slower. Let's try that again. A little closer. Let's try one more time. Not good, but we're getting closer every time, you know. I'll have a chance to practice these some more, I think, you know. There's another one that's just as hard. Same chords, too. Basically. more time. Getting a little better each time. I got to improve the notation on that a little bit. No. Nothing says Christmas more than this tune, I think. One more time. 3 times we got to run through too. All right. Pretty. Got some more to do here. A couple more to do, I think. Can't believe I didn't play so I play this one today. But hold on a second here. Time, that was way too rough. Final run's always kind of acceptable. I don't know that one song at all, really. I'm trying to play it. There's lots of good songs here. It's a pretty tune. beginning to go out like Christmas, but I don't know. It's a good song. No. But we are having a good old time in our Christmas, and we do have a few more things to do here. Kind of standards in here. Here's an example of what I mean when I say a standard Christmas. Here's something like. Okay, they keep missing the chords. Time. Okay. These are rehearsals, okay? Yeah, I was right that first time. Vocal song. I always like to try things I haven't tried, maybe. If I know them at all. There's a few more in here, by the way. For example, a couple in here. Here's one. Oh, I don't like this one. No. Okay, still don't like it. Didn't like it before. We'll skip that one. This one, on the other hand, was always one of my favorite Oscar Hammer times, you know? Not a Christmas song, but what the heck. Wait, no, I didn't repeat shit. Ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and warm noodles, wild geese that fly with their roots in their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Gotta get that. Girls in white dresses with blue robes and sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and lashes, silver white wings that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. A fifth sharp and a flat fifth. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I suddenly remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. It's not that hard. F sharp. Oh, F sharp minor. It's because I keep doing F minor. Oh, F sharp. It's so much easier from there. Okay. And I know this. I'm going to run it through one more time, just the music here. That's the right chord. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. All right. Here's one that is, though. Another classic, I think, tune. Chords. All right. Okay. Oh, last one. Thanks for chilling at Ken's Lounge today. Whew, always kind of like takes a lot out of me to play these songs, but I love it. I love it. Yeah, close out of curtains. Okay, we could do that. You're talking about the kind of the whole kind of Christmas, you know, Christmas theme. The Come All You Faith. Yeah, I guess I see the association there. All right. Anyway, thanks so much. Listen to me practice my Christmas tunes. The Mary Poppins songs. Oh, sure. Of course. Of course. Oh, yeah. Did I do that one? Anyway, but the point is, yeah, I know what you mean. The point is, I'm not going to do these again for another couple of days. I'm going to have to do this. I want to get at least 3 more of these in December. I mean, the Christmas ones. Tomorrow, there'll be a Microsoft Flights, a few of my favorite things. Okay, yeah, a Sound of Music, my friend. These are a few of my Sound of Music. I know what you mean. I did know what you mean. These are a few of my favorite. Sound of Music. Wonderful thing. I think. Maybe not. I could be wrong too. I'm pretty sure it's not. Hey, it doesn't matter. One of us is right, and we're both wrong. Those are the only possibilities. Anyway, thank you again for sticking out in the stream there. Yeah, tomorrow Flight Simulator, because I couldn't be more excited about playing Flight Simulator for some strange reason every single day. So I can't even wait till tomorrow. And then I think it's going to be a guitar stream featuring a Les Paul guitar. This particular Les Paul here, this one right here. Yummy. Ooh, there you go. I'm talking about it. I'm playing it. And then excitingly, that'll be Tuesday, and then Wednesday stream. No, yeah. No, they do blend together. They're both fantastic. I mean, you listen to them endlessly because those tunes are, they probably heard them since they were a child, and they bring back a lot of childhood memories that are positive generally. You know what I mean? So, we got a lot of good musicals. Anyway, so tomorrow's stream will be guitar stream. The day after that, I'm going to try to do my second recording studio stream. The first one turned out so. Not bad. There's some things I want to change and things I need to prove over the next couple of days to see how I can maybe do a longer stream there and also properly get the recording playbacks. When I play back a recorded piece that I might have recorded live, that last time it didn't get into the output mix, and I think I saw that problem, or I think I know what the problem is there. So we'll try a recording stream on Wednesday because I kind of those are fun and I want to do more, and it's there's a lot of interesting potential musical activity that we can do over in the recording studio area that we can't really do right from the piano. So I'm gonna leave you with this little non-Christmas piece. See you next time. Bye, everyone.